Toy Story 4, let's talk about this 9 out of 10 movie. This is the fourth part. We usually don't get four, except for like John Wick, another Keanu Reeves movie. This movie expanded on the already rich culture and lore history of Toy Story. The first one blew your mind. Second one, third one, they didn't do so much more expanding. You know, we got some new toys. But this one over here was just, we got the antique toy. We got the plushie you get at the carnival toy. We got the as seen on TV, I'm pointing at my television. The not as advertised toy that kids throw away. We got the toys that race cars, you know, those kind of deals. All over the place with the toy power here. It wasn't just like, we got Woody in movie number 2. We got Jesse, who didn't get a big role in this movie. Jesse, not so much. The old toys, I guess you could say, look, Potato Head with the ear back when Buzz Lightyear was giving directions. We got use out of them. Slinky in that flashback in the very beginning as he was making a toy saving mission. Slinky got some usage. Bo Peep, of course, Buzz Lightyear, Woody. So we got that love. But the new toys that I'm talking about, the plushies, the bunny and the ducky, played by Jordan Peele and Keegan-Michael Key, I saw in the casting at the end of the movie. They were really cool. You know, more stuff to sell. What's the Duke Kaboom dude? That dude's pretty cool. Yes, we Canada. Absolutely. We the North. And Bo Peep isn't a new toy. I just thought she was, but she'll get some sales out of this movie for sure. Maybe that's why they wait 7 years, because the market needs to, you know, age. And hey, we can do another Toy Story movie. Did I say 7 years? No, 2019, 2010. It would have been 9 years. 9 years, yeah. It shows you that they're not just trying to milk it for the money with getting a story out there right away. Pixar is actually like looking at different stories and things that they could do. So yeah, the different toys, the creating a toy. When were you born? All I know is I'm trash. It's like interesting to me to see that toy being created. That's so like just being invested in your own world as a screenwriter. So I talked about the beginning. It's a flashback to see Bo Peep and why she left. It was mentioned in number 3. We get to see what happened, and she was fine with it. Hey, look, I was never even Andy's toy, and she's free, liberated. She's doing her thing, being I guess it's a lost toy. But Woody will soon learn what is lost really. Look, you're loyal to Andy, great. Which was a zinger. That emotional when he told Bo Peep you don't know anything about loyalty. That one hurt. I felt a lot of emotions here. I felt shock when the cat ate the giggle dimple toy, and then I thought, no, it's a cat. It's gonna hairball it out, and yeah, it did soon enough have the hairball out. The other emotion I felt would have been fear of those Benson, you know, those henchman antique dolls. That one got me. When that rejection happened with Gabby when she finally got her voice box from Woody, because all she wanted to do was dissect Woody. Got it. Spoke. Looked at the kid, and the kid said, "No, it's okay, Grandma. I don't want this toy." I laughed too. I laughed at the Ducky and Quacky. Why did I call it Quacky? The bunny, as they were talking about suffocating the woman. Yeah, that was kind of funny. One of the jokes that I thought was a child joke, and I'll get to an adult joke, was when the Sporky guy was saying, "Bo, Bo, 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 Bo." All the kids in my theater laughed at that. I'm just like, okay. I guess, you know, they saw that, the makers, at a test screening, and that's why we got a second line later on in the movie about Bo, 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 Bo. He said it again. An adult joke that I thought went over all the kids' head and all the adults' head. I thought I was the only one who noticed it, but this is what YouTube is for, global audience. Tell me if you think this too. When Bonnie was sleeping with both Sporky and Woody, she kind of grabbed a hold of Woody. Woody got to have a good night's sleep with a kid, with a child. And as he woke up, he was sitting in those covers, and he's like, kind of that morning after, if you know what I mean. And Sporky was in the garbage too, having the same experience. Oh, this is all I wanted. I'm in the garbage. And I thought that was an adult-themed something that nobody would have noticed, and nobody laughed at it but me. I kind of smiled. I try not to laugh too much in theaters, unless I'm with someone. I saw this movie alone. It was a good story surrounded by excellent everything else. We started with the flashback. I love that transition of Andy as he was spinning around and spinning around. Then we got to him transferring the toy over to Bonnie. We find out they've been chilling with Bonnie this whole time. And Woody is a bench player. He doesn't know how to take it, how to handle it. To the point where this was the story of the movie. He was loyal to Andy. needed to be there for Andy, and he felt like that needed to carry over with his feelings with Bonnie. It's a new relationship. Bonnie doesn't care for you that way. Go make yourself happy with Bo Peep and go live happily ever after. And they got the happily ever after. It was very loving and care. I never knew I could care so much about toys. There was no kiss, of course. It was a kids movie, which I'm fine with. But they got a little bit of a hug towards the end as they saw that RV being moved back, traveling back. No emotion really in this. I guess Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head got to hold hands one time. That's the most you're gonna get out of a G-rated movie. I think that was a good review. I'm gonna end it there. Thumbs me up so that other people on YouTube will get a chance to see this review. That's all I ask for. Chillmonger.